Hi, my love. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you are having a beautiful and an amazing day. So you guys, today I'm just going to do a timeless collective reading. So whenever you hear the messages when you are meant to receive it, keep in mind that energy is fluid, okay? So this could be past, present, or future. This could be your story or someone else's story, all right? This could be related to life, love, money, anything. Please keep in mind also that the roles could be reversed. Also, he could be a she could be a he. Only take the messages that resonate with you, okay? So let's just see what's coming out. How are you guys feeling right now with this Sagittarius full moon energy? It's pretty intense. Some of you guys may be feeling a little bit lethargic. Some of you could I don't want to say feeling sad. I feel like a lot of people are, the energy that I'm picking up right now is, it's not so much sad, but it is a bit of like a somber like feeling. But I think that, okay, so what I'm hearing right now, oh look, I just stopped shuffling. There's something here I feel, because I'm kind of seeing it. It's like, when you know something is really over. So some of you, what you are doing right now is you may be almost like mourning something internally. I feel like there's a death. There's some type of, there's a purging that's happening. But whatever this is, it feels like it's something very, very deep. We are here in Gemini. Some of you could be going through breakups, or you could be going through a really tough separation from someone that you consider to be like a soulmate to you. Keep in mind, soulmates can be platonic as well, but I just feel like there's this energy right now of individuals, who it's like right now, yeah, you just feel a little bit sad about the fact that you may have to go ahead and take a leap of faith. Wow. And then here's the Temperance card. Yeah, something here. Oh my gosh. Deep healing. Deep healing. Okay, the Fool card, the Temperance, and then the Star card is here, and the Queen of Swords. Whatever this decision is, it may have been a decision that you may not have wanted to make here, but there is something very beautiful coming with the Ace of Cups here and the Knight of Swords. This is good energy, but I feel like a lot of you right now, you feel like that wounded warrior. That's the energy that I'm getting. Something here is very bittersweet. It has required you to have a lot of patience, a lot of strength, a lot of courage to do something here. Many of you guys right now, I feel like you are thinking a lot about maybe your future. You need to take a leap of faith and trust in the unknown. There's a lot of healing that's happening for some of you. You may be receiving some type of rewards or recognition even. But you could even be feeling like, wow, I got so far, but I don't have a particular person or a group of people that I wanted with me. A lot of you have been going through a lot of deep healing. And like I said, you've had to sort of take that deep plunge and move away from a lot of things I feel that are familiar to you. And this seems like it's something that has been rather gradual. And with the Queen of Swords here, yeah, you're making these head over heart decisions. You're trying to be very analytical about something, but I feel like deep down you really do want love. There's this feeling here. How do I explain this feeling? It's like a feeling of yearning. You're yearning for emotional fulfillment. Okay. See, look. Building a very solid foundation right now with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like right now you are thinking about the bigger picture. You are realizing that either you have something in your life right now that you've always wanted, or you can sense that something is coming in. There's a little bit of anxiousness here. It's like you know that something is coming in, or something has already come in, but something about it feels a little bit scary, I feel, because it's not the way you thought it would be. Look at this though. There's nothing to worry about here. Here's a Six of Swords underneath here, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you're definitely going right towards wish fulfillment. And underneath that is the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Behind this energy though is the Five of Pentacles. So like I said, for some of you, wow, King of Pentacles and the Emperor is here. You guys are for sure looking at long-term stability, your happiness, peace. You could be going to someone for guidance, or you yourself are connecting more with your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team. They are leading you in a new direction. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Even for those of you, the ladies that are watching, you may be in a more masculine energy right now. I get this energy of like, I have to get it done. I have to get it done. And you're very, very close. But many of you have been going through a situation where you were fighting for something for a very long time. And I'll be completely honest. I don't think that something here worked out the way that you wanted it to work out, but it looks like the universe is coming in and it's giving you something much greater. You're getting double for all of your trouble. Okay. Heavy emphasis though here for sure on, I mean, I don't want to just say relationships, but that for some of you, there are very successful partnerships and relationships that are coming. Partnerships can be business relationships, but again, you need to be very open your heart up, because for some of you, there is something that's coming in, or you need to open yourself up to receive something. You could sort of be in an energy right now, like I said, of you want something more. You want more than what you have. You're yearning for something, but it seems to me that it's being presented to you, or it has been presented to you, but maybe you're not accepting it. Make sure you know that there is no pride, no ego, no self-limiting beliefs or anything like that that's actually blocking you. It's like you've been protected from something. Wow, look at this. You've been protected from something. You're being protected. The 7 of Wands is here with the Devil and the 3 of Swords. This also to me is telling me that for some of you, you are extremely guarded right now because you've gone through some type of toxicity. There's been some type of interference. There's been some type of heartbreak, pain. Like I said, I definitely sense that some of you are going through breakups. And even if you're not going through a physical breakup, some of you are breaking up or breaking away from someone energetically. And it's interesting because here with the Page of Wands, there's this Emperor here, the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you right now, you could definitely be sort of like stuck in between two different paths, and you're being forced now because of the growth, the enlightenment, the peace, the balance, and the harmony that you're receiving now. You're seeing that you have to look at the bigger picture. So there definitely could be a path, like I said, that you want to go on, and it looked like it would be promising, but it's just not. It's not the right time. It's not the right person. It's not the right thing. You're being pretty much forced to go in a different path. And for some of you, you know, this does have something to do with another masculine energy. I feel like for some of you too, you could have like a passed on loved one, an ancestor, or a guide. This could be a new guide. For some of you, it's a very masculine energy, though. It could be a male or female. They're trying to encourage you to be more optimistic about your future. Some of you right now, like I said, we've been talking a lot about, and I just came back last week. I just came back to the channel last week, but I know energetically the entire collective has been going through these major upgrades and the ascensions. So what you want, what you sense, what you hear, what you feel, what you desire is shifting and it's changing. Some of you, you know, I don't want to say been blinded, but in a way you have been by the idea of a particular person, place, thing, or situation. And it's like now you're needing to focus more on being a bit more practical about something or someone. I definitely feel like there's a bit of ego. And now keep in mind, if this isn't you, this is someone that you're dealing with. Somebody here is for sure going through what I would consider like an ego death. Because when I see the Emperor and the King of Pentacles side by side like this, what this tells me is someone has been really caught up perhaps on a title or their authority and their power, and not so much of maybe they've been lacking a little bit of humility, not working as hard, or wanting something to sort of be handed to them. Someone here could be feeling a little bit unappreciated in a situation, as if you've been breadcrumbed. And definitely for those of you who are dealing with something when as far as matters of the heart, I just feel like maybe you and or your person are at a point right now where you may be giving up on a situation. This could be a past person. See, look at that. 9 of Swords. I knew it. I can feel it. It's someone here, you're stressed out, you're tired. You could be experiencing a bit of insomnia right now. That could be just due to a lot of the energetic shifts and changes that are happening as well. But there's stress here about a situation here. I'm getting where somebody is just like, is it really over this time? This could definitely be related to some of you where it's been a back and forth type of situation here. I'm also picking up something here about kids. Somebody here is possibly trying to stay with the person because of kids. And it's like, it's about to be that final, like, no, I'm really going to go ahead and take that leap of faith to see if I can have more peace and balance in my life, even perhaps outside of this situation or outside of this home. This is a really big decision that someone has to make, but someone definitely wants to open themselves up to go in a different direction. Either this is you. Wow, yeah. Somebody wants to make an offer to an Empress, but this is also an Empress who wants to open themselves up to receiving an offer. I just saw 1010 on the timer. So for some of the feminines here, like I said, because of some of this toxicity, you could be in this Queen of Swords energy, and like I said, in a more masculine energy. It is time for you to know that, like, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, God, they're taking you to a very, very peaceful, abundant, beautiful place in your life. So you want to make sure that you are in the energy of being able to actually receive. Okay? Because when I see the Knight of Cups, it's not just someone coming towards you with an offer, but emotionally, it's you opening yourself up to be willing to accept an offer as well. But for some of you, you do have someone coming towards you. This could be someone coming towards you with some type of proposal. It could be a small offer. It could be a friendship or something like that. But it has a lot of great potential here. But again, it goes back to what I just said before about you not being so caught up on the potential in a situation or what something looks like. Okay, somebody can look like an emperor, but they may not be an emperor. Okay, as far as mind, body, spirit, and soul. Again, we need to start looking more at the character, the hierophant, who's going to offer you the commitment, who has those shared morals, values, that integrity, who's willing to put in the work. An emperor is someone who has already put in a lot of work. They don't really feel like they have to, do much. The King of Pentacles is someone who understands the need to be humble. Okay, some of you right now, I feel like you could be dealing with a situation where you're exhausted from trying to make someone come out of some type of toxic pattern of behavior, and many of you are realizing that by dealing with this, it's causing you even to be in some type of toxic behavior or pattern, because it's making you cold, it's making you numb, and you need to come out of that energy, because you're actually manifesting something very beautiful, which is all here. The 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups here. This is your divine justice. Okay. Yeah. So this feeling of being defeated here is coming to an end, but it's leading to a transformation. But I do feel that it is very bittersweet, but you are manifesting something here very beautiful. Times where you can celebrate, you can have fun, you can go out, you can meet your soul family, your soul tribe. For some of you, there's going to be a reunion. This could be a reunion with friends. Some of you could be having a class reunion, graduations, baby showers, whatever it is. Holidays are coming up. Oh, Father's Day is coming up. Somebody here could be announcing that, someone is going to be a father very soon. Okay. It's just, there's good things here, but I do feel that the universe, when I see the 7 of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune, with the energy out here so far, the universe has a plan. Okay, the universe has a plan, and your guides are watching you very, very closely. You're at a crossroads, but they're saying that you need to walk by faith and not by sight. You may not see everything, but you are protected. You've received this protection. You have the honestly, it's like a sword of truth. This is, again, I'm picking up a lot of energy here around a spiritual guide, a passed on loved one, or ancestor. Someone is for sure watching you, and they're trying to guide you into this brand new beginning. Okay, I feel like it's very important for you right now to of course heal those childhood wounds or trauma or different things like that, or even tap in to see what could have happened in your past life or in the past, maybe even with your family or whatever. But you also need to get back to the things that make you feel very childlike. That's going to help you, like I said, come out of, for some of my feminines watching, come out of this Queen of Swords energy and get more into this Empress-like energy, where you can have that peace, balance, and harmony, where two can become one. Again, the Temperance card here is practicing patience. It's tempering your energy. It's balancing your feminine and masculine energy. Also, your feminine and masculine energy needs to be balanced when you go into partnerships, because you have to understand compromise in order to be able to be in a partnership where you are able to collaborate and team up with someone. Okay, so this may be a time, like I said, where you are resting, or you need to rest, you need to retreat, you need to take some time out. Okay, I feel like some of you right now, your mind is very, very cloudy. There is a lot of almost like confusion here, but it's not a bad thing. It's just that you are dreaming of so many different things right now, but you're needing to make sure that you stay focused on moving forward. And again, focusing on the bigger picture. So it's a lot of different things coming out here. I am going to most likely do a, I think this is a full moon. Is it a full moon or a new moon? I don't know. I'll most likely do a reading later or tomorrow. It's a pretty intense energy. I want to say too that the energy that I'm picking up right now, it's a very sexual like energy. When I say sexual, it has nothing at all though to do with actual sex. I feel like the reason why it comes off as sexual energy, even with like this Sagittarius moon, is due to the fact that it has a lot to do with the sacral and even the solar plexus. This is a good time for you to create with the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups here, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. It's like if you've ever sat down and actually wanted to think about like your dream person, this will be the time to do it. Okay, this will be the time to do it, because a lot of you right now, you are thinking about being able to create. And some of you, the truth is you want to create with another person. And I feel like you're being spiritually led and guided to some type of attraction that you have with another person, whether this is someone that you know, or you're being prepared to actually meet someone that you don't know. Either way though, there's a need here for some type of expression. Wow, look at this. So I just picked up, oh my goodness, wow, this is going to blow you away. I want to clarify a few things with this deck, and I just looked here. Here's a 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Tower. What I just literally said before, didn't I say it was 10-10? I just happened to notice that, but then we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, and then what do we have here? The 10 of Pentacles. And underneath that is the Hangman. The Hangman, again, it's that, oh my goodness, you guys. The Empress, the 8 of, I love when the cards do that. The 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Dang, what is this? Y'all, there's something big happening. And then the 10 of Cups. So we have like, hold on, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens out here. Something is over. It's done. And I think that is that somber, melancholy like energy that I'm picking up on. That's very bittersweet, but it's serendipitous in nature, because it's like the Tower is here. Somebody here is getting the message that something is done. Now, for some of you, you could be energetically still connected to somebody. There could be a very strong cord of attachment that you have to a person. If you are feeling really sad, but like you know that you've already had the strength, most likely with the number 8 here, and then also the number 8 with the 8 of Cups, you have the strength and the courage to most likely walk away from a situation, because you know for a sure fact you were very flexible for a long time, and this just was not something that was working for you. You may be picking up on the other person's energy right now. I feel like this energy that is coming in right now, it's not, for a lot of you, it's not your energy. It's the energy of someone else, but this is, it's causing like chaos in your energetic field. Because like I said, for some of you, like when I saw that 9 of Swords earlier, you have felt very blocked by a long time by a particular person. For some of you, that has left you out in the cold. Now, if this isn't love, this could be a job. This could be any type of situation. It could be a living situation, a partnership. There's just something here that for a long time, your perception, which has become your reality, was that you were blocked. And I feel like a lot of people now are finally having the strength to say, you know what, it's time for me now to go ahead and embrace whatever this change is. There's a transition here that you have to make, but it does require a really big sacrifice. So for some of you, you know, you've walked away from someone has walked away from you, or you could even be meeting a person soon and they've just come out of like some type of relationship or something. But literally, I'm looking at 4 tens here, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. All tens, okay? And then here is the Tower card. There's a lot of synchronicities here, a lot of very strong energy. You have 2 8s here, not to mention before we had 2 tens as well. So that's all in all, like I said, 6 tens. Okay, this is the year of the number 6, balance. We're here in the month of June. Number 6, balance, 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 temperance. Okay, justice. Something is being balanced out so that you can finally have peace and harmony in your life. I do feel that, like I said, on the other side of whatever this is, I don't feel like for a lot of you, this is something that you're currently going through. Of course, some of you could be. Some of you, though, this is like you are finally accepting that, okay, something here is over. And this is something that I feel it's like it's integrated within you. I'm hearing the word it's integrated because it's a big part of you. So this could be you walking away from a job that you've been on for a very long time. This could be you choosing to leave family members alone. There's something here that you've built, you've invested a lot in. So this could have a lot to do with very close friends, family, a lover. For some of you, it's someone that you consider to be a divine counterpart. You may be finding the truth now about this situation and realizing that although you've waited and it has been a very long time, it is now time for you to move on to peaceful, calmer waters, whether you want to or not. I feel that a lot of you, though, you want to move forward. It's just, it hurts, right? This energy, though, it feels very sudden. Okay, it feels like these are things that have been happening, but these emotions and the will to really move, the will and like you making this decision to move forward, it seems a little sudden because a lot of you are, like I said, you're going through an awakening. But on the other side of this, we have here the Empress, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands came out. So you're manifesting something that brings about a lot of love. It's very passionate. The Empress is here. It's like you're fertile right now, which is, again, like I said, please come out of this numb energy. Come out of this, I don't want to hear it. Don't talk to me. Whatever type of low vibrational energy this is, which could be rooted in some fear, anxiety, not really wanting to embrace the unknown, whatever it is, come out of that. Because in order for you to create this abundance and really reap the rewards of everything that you've put in, because of course you've been fighting for so long against this whatever this low vibrational energy is, whether it's some of your own thoughts and beliefs that are outdated or other people that have just made things very difficult for you. I feel like it's a combination of both. A lot of this stress, fear, and anxiety has come from the people around you and the way that they've treated you, but we can't stay in a victim mentality. You have to be willing to let that go. You have to love like you've never been hurt before. You have to live your life like there are, no ceilings, no boundaries, because there's new ventures here. There's something for you to be passionate about, but it will require you to have a lot of willpower. I feel like many of you right now, something is about to suddenly shift and change, though, where you're going to just have this newfound inspiration. So if you're feeling a little bit down right now, I just noticed here's the Fool card. So yeah, wasn't the Fool card the card? Yeah, the Fool card was the card at the bottom of the deck when we first started the reading. So here's the Fool card again. Yeah, this is a new beginning. It's time for you to take a leap of faith and be just more of a free spirit. I feel like the chains from something that has been holding you for a very long time is being broken. And just as I say that the Six of Swords came out, so the Six of Swords is now out here twice. A lot of synchronicities here. When I see all of these doubles like this also, for some of you, there is definitely some type of partnership that is coming in for you. There's a lot of doubles here. Two becoming one. The Two of Cups is out here. Like I said, 10-10, 8-8, 6-6. There's something here is happening. It's a very, very powerful shift that's happening, but it has a major it has a lot to do with your perception. Then here we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, and then you have Justice. So card number 11, which is 1. For a lot of you, you are definitely about to be in some type of leadership position. 6 and 5 is 11 here. But some of you, you may be a life path number 1, but you may be for sure like some type of natural born leader. But I'm being drawn to all of this blue, and I talked about this before. Some of you, you're going to have to allow your emotions to flow, not be stuck in your emotions. But what you need to actually do is learn how to more effectively communicate your emotions, how you feel. Some of you, even with this Hierophant card out here, it's time for you maybe to start sharing a bit of your story. By sharing your story, even if you're not sharing your story with like the public or a platform, if you're just sitting down talking to yourself sometimes, take a drive and sit in the car sometimes and talk to you. I don't know. I see somebody driving in the car really just talking to themselves. journaling or whatever, you releasing your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, if you take a few weeks to do that, it really may allow you to feel lighter, like I said, so that you can come out of this Queen of Swords energy and be more in this energy of the Empress, ready to receive. And the Empress, you guys, could be male or female. So for my guys watching, this is you too. If there's been like a heartbreak, a separation, a family situation, a financial situation, anything like that, that has turned you a little bit cold, made you feel like, you know, people are just not worthy of your time, your effort, your attention, you're never going to find it. That's victim consciousness. That woe it's me, I always get the short end of the stick. Really accept these lessons for what they are and try to overcome your hardship so that you're not stuck feeling defeated. This is all about acceptance and accountability. Yeah, here with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is here. So again, this is, like I said, about being a leader, being very bold. Some of you are starting businesses. Okay, and you need to understand too, because the Knight of Pentacles is here, you could be a very, very great leader. You could be a real visionary, you know, someone who is passionate about what you do. That doesn't always mean, though, that the things that you do are going to take off really, really fast. Make sure that as some of these things are coming into your life, because they are happening, that you don't give up too soon or become discouraged. Don't break before the breakthrough. A lot of you now are going into a period where you get to be very independent. So you're leaving the job or the relationship, the friends, family, whatever. You really get to create your life the way that you want to. But again, like I said before, I have to stop saying but again. I say that a lot. And too, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not just the title or the power, it's the purpose. You know, sometimes we have to get off of our high horse and realize that we need to put in some work to do something a little bit different. So you may be deciding now to take a different approach to something so that you can have the leadership, the power, the authority, but you want to gain the passion as well. So don't be afraid of the hard work. Don't be afraid to trust in the process and the journey. It may not come overnight, but look at this. Oh wow, 6 of Cups and 2 of Cups. For some of you, when it comes to partnerships and relationships, these are relationships that are you're going to recognize the connection really, really fast. But these are partnerships, so you and this person, you will build together. Okay, this King of Swords, 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords. So yeah, these are our partnerships where it's like I said, I can see it. It's hard to explain. I hope you. It's like when you meet this person, it's an instant attraction. The chemistry is there. Definitely could be, you know, past life soulmates or situations like that with the 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups being here. This for some of you could be someone from your past. For some of you, it could be a brand new person, but they're from a past life. So you will feel this sense of like familiarity with this person. But these are the types of connections where there will be reciprocity. It'll be a mutual attraction, but there will be the common goal shared between the both of you for 2 to become 1, for it to be, you know, equal give and take here. The gender roles here won't be a big thing, because it's like both people will have that healthy feminine and masculine energy. You guys are building. That's why the communication is so key and important right now. Some of you, before you meet this type of person or you go into a partnership, even if it's a business partnership, that's the reason why whatever it is that's kind of making you a little rough around the edge, you need to deal with that. Or this could be the person you're dealing with. You may have to tell somebody, you know, if you're a little bit on edge, maybe you need to take some time to yourself, because where you're going, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups here, you know, it's a very peaceful, harmonious period. Nobody needs to be up in arms. So if you're still carrying things from the past, you really need to let that go. Whatever is keeping you up, whatever is bothering you, for some of you it's emotionally, for some of you it's physical, for some it's something in your physical environment. You need to get rid of it. You need to move away from it. For some, it's something emotionally. It's living rent free in your brain. You got to let that go. Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Yeah, for some of you, these relationships, these are like life partners, divine counterparts. These relationships are slow and steady, but you know exactly what you want. But these are people who will come together and have, courtships. Like, you'll get to know these people. This is the falling in love with your best friend. Understanding that there's a connection and a chemistry there, but understanding again that it's not just about what it looks like. It's about being able to build. These are relationships that will have a lot of stability and security. You're attracting people now who will be very loyal. And I think that this comes after a period of dealing with a lot of people who, like I said, they look a certain way, but they don't really make your heart sing. I feel like these new connections now, you're falling in love with loyalty, because somebody can be loyal to you and not love you. Okay. You guys, I feel like now you're receiving both the love and the loyalty. You're receiving the security, the stability, with the finances and in your environment, but you're receiving the love and the fulfillment as well. And that's going to really allow you to have wish fulfillment in all areas of your life, your friends, your family, your finances, everything. This is a huge gift from the divine. And like I said, for some of you, it's like God is sending these angels, these guys and ancestors in to help you. The Lover's card is out here with the King of Pentacles. Okay. So this is attracting a very loyal, stable type of partner. For some of you, you and your romantic partner could be in business together. So this is good energy to be. It really is. It's really good energy. Just like I said, make sure that you are really open to receiving it. So take this time to process whatever these thoughts, feelings, and or emotions are that you have about current situations or past situations, because there is for sure something very good coming in. Some of you is already in your life, but you're not recognizing it because you're in a very masculine energy. You're being very stern and very logical. And Spirit is saying you need to be a bit more flexible. Okay. Again, a lot of shifts and changes in just overall perception. Which, perception is, like I said, it creates your reality. Wow. I just cut this deck and the two cards here is cleanup and the past. So some of you right now, you could be feeling a little bit nostalgic and it could actually be hurting you because there are certain things from the past that you wanted to go into this next chapter with you, even people in relationships, and it's not working out that way. So some of you could be in a time right now where you're reliving the past. Okay. This Mercury retrograde energy that's still sort of lingering. Some of you may have reconnected with somebody and you really had high hopes that it would be different and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted. And you could be dealing with that disappointment of realizing like, okay, I really have to close that chapter. I really have to close that book. I really have to move forward. And that's hard to do. Okay. But it's time for you to start decluttering your mind and cleaning up your life. Like, it's time to let that go. Some of you, the last time was the last time. And, energetically, stepping stone. Some of you, there was something or someone in your life and you're needing to understand that it was a stepping stone for you. It wasn't meant to be a lifetime, perhaps. Okay. Right now, though, there's things that you're doing in your life where you need to understand that you have to trust the process. Take one step at a time. A 1,000,000-mile journey starts with just one single step. Okay. So when it comes to you building like your family, the success that you want, the stability, security, like I said, it starts with you being willing to put forth like that hard work. Surviving. Yeah. See, some of you are coming out of that lack mentality after dealing with the situation where you felt like you were just surviving. Some of you may have been living paycheck to paycheck, or you just feel burnt out. You feel like you're limited. You're ready to take a leap of faith to go and just strip down to absolutely nothing and be who you truly are, who you know you're destined to be. And this is the perfect time to go ahead and do that. Some of the things that you're doing, though, make sure that you are communicating, but be mindful of what all you communicate. Some of your moves, you need to keep them to yourself. Move in silence. Only share what you need to share. A lot of people could be a little bit upset about the fact that they don't know everything that you're doing, and that's a good thing. Sometimes you need to you need to protect whatever your blessings are. So the Phoenix card came out. Okay, so that's like that scorpionic energy, like that death, rebirth, transformation, rising from the ashes. Okay, some of you may have been hoping for a second chance with somebody, or they were hoping for that with you. Some of you, for a lot of you, there's a person that you're not giving a second chance to, because you're in this energy of saying no, and you're really keeping to your boundaries. And there are people who are devastated and in despair about the fact that they no longer have access to you. They feel like they're barely hanging on. Some of you have a person that's very, very sad about the fact that you have decided to leave them alone. This person is frustrated. For some of you, this could be you or this person. Some of you feel like it's you because you're picking up on that person's energy. Okay, don't allow these energetic cords though to cause you delays. That's also another trick of the enemy. If you get too wrapped up in your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions right now about this lack mentality that has been caused from a lot of this toxicity of people rejecting you, abandoning you, the spell work, whatever has been happening in your life, your story, it's going to cause delays and make it harder for you to actually go into this season where you get to become a leader. And becoming a leader is not, like I said, it's not just about having a platform. It's also you knowing your own value and your self-worth, knowing that you are the leader of your life. You get to control your life however you want. So you're needing to use logic over emotions, but don't be too cold. When you really become, in control of your emotions, you don't have to be mean, rude, bitter, and cold, because you know that your boundaries are just for you. Your boundaries aren't for other people, they're for you. Whatever this is, though, don't rush the process. Some of you also, I don't know, I just feel like some people out here, it's like an energy of going from one extreme to the next, and you need to be careful, because some people can get upset, and before you know it, they're like, I'm cutting everybody off, and whatever. You don't need to do that, because you're only going to hurt yourself by closing yourself off. You're so close to receiving everything that you've always hoped, wished, and dreamed for. Don't go out there and be mean, mad, angry, bitter, or even sad about certain situations that weren't actually a part of your destiny anyway. And as I say destiny, I see the crystal ball card here. Yeah, it's time for you to tie up loose ends. And sometimes, there are situations, especially relationships, where you don't really get the words that you want from a person. You don't get the clarity, and that's okay. That's okay. Again, it goes back to the boundaries. What another person does, what they say, or what they choose not to say, that has nothing to do with you. Be playful. Enjoy, yourself right now. Take time out to just be lighthearted. Enjoy the little things. Yeah. Because a lot of you right now, whatever this change is, it could have you sort of isolating yourself because it was an unwelcome change. Again, it's something here, it just didn't pan out the way that you may have wanted it to. Or like I said, this is how someone feels about you. They're like, wow, whatever their plan was with you, it didn't go according to their plan. And there's a lot of regret around this situation. So, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. I'm not going to make this too much longer, you guys. I'm just going to get a few cards of advice. A lot of different situations happening, though. I mean, this is affecting people's, family, friends. I'm seeing relationship things out here. I'm definitely seeing, legal situation things here where people are in these binding contractual agreements. This could be, sharing a home with someone, being on a lease agreement, custody situations, just a lot of different things happening. Life is happening, and it's happening rather quickly. And like, interestingly enough, I don't think that, the Tower was out here. Whatever this change is, though, it's not, to me, it doesn't seem sudden. I feel like, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's not sudden, it's just shocking. Whatever it is that a lot of you are being forced to release right now, It's not something that just came up. It's something that I feel that you've known in the back of your mind for a long time was going to happen, or you're dealing with somebody that knew whatever the situation was going to happen like this, but that someone here is just extremely shocked that it's happening, and that it's happening now, or it's happening in this particular way. This is, if somebody divorces you, leaves you, if you lose a job or whatever, those things to me, they're not always so sudden. You had to have known at some point that someone was unhappy, or that there was an ending that was eventually going to come. It's just everyone is shocked when it actually happens, Those are the types of situations that I'm seeing here. These are things that have been slowly dying out, and spirit is just coming in now saying, okay, listen, enough is enough. Let's balance things out. You knew this was coming. You need to have the strength and the courage now to move forward, be a little bit more confident in yourself, and keep it moving. Because there's definitely so much more here. Something much, much better. These cards are really big for my hands. Did something flip? Wow. Okay, so we have here Heart of Compassion, card 51, which breaks down to the number 6. Some of you guys right now, you could be seeing the number 666 a lot. It says there are many people around you now who benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. See, this right here reminds me too, like I said, friends, family, and lovers. A lot of you are taking your energy away. People are realizing that you were always the Empress, but they didn't realize that they were. I feel like they didn't realize. What's that saying when people say people don't realize how you were riding for them until the car stops and you get out? A lot of you have always had this heart of compassion because you've always been this very, kind, creative, loving, nurturing person, male or female, in this Empress-like energy, trying to create and manifest with this heart of compassion. But so many people have taken advantage of you to the point that it's like now you have become a bit cold. Okay. And a lot of people, you feel that energetic pull because people now are realizing now that you're putting up those boundaries and you're saying no. They're like, oh my goodness, like I'm really missing out on that person's energy. Some of you guys could even be going so far as to do like cord cutting and other ritualistic like practices like that. And I feel like whoever these energy vampires are, they're really feeling it. I don't really feel like a lot of you even have much to do. It's like your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors, just the universe, the Most High, the divine right now is coming in and saying that a lot of people, they can no longer leech onto you. And they feel it. You feel it too. Some of you, what I sense here is you even feel a little bit weird with this freedom. It's like if somebody gives you $1 million and you've never had money before, you're like, wow, what do I do with it? Where should I go to shop it? You have this newfound freedom and this healing, and I don't think that a lot of you know what to do with it because you've been in this dark place for such a long time. Didn't I say this earlier? Victim mentality. This is a new deck. I didn't even know this card was in this deck. Victim mentality. 56, number 11. Once again, it's time for you to take lead in your life. It says you are learning to understand that everything happens through you, not to you. Like I said, you can't be stuck in this woe it's me, I always get the short end of the stick. People always lie, cheat, take advantage of me. They never approve my schedule at work. I just heard I don't know, they never approve my schedule at work. It's whatever it is. If you think like that all the time, you're going to attract things that are not for your greatest and highest good. Reaching out, it's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need. The Hierophant card, some of you need to get some type of wise counsel. You may be thinking about going to therapy. Maybe you're thinking about getting a reader. Make sure it's a trusted reader, someone that can truly spiritually guide you and isn't going to actually be tapping into your energy and trying to use it for themselves, because you have a lot of good things here. For myself, I know I'm not doing personal readings, and I decided a long time ago after a really, really bad spiritual attack last year, I don't do readings. Like, I would much rather just pray than to go to readings, because you just never can really trust it. When people see energy like this come out, Two of Cups, for some, this could even be seen as like a twin flame connection. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. you just never know. I just saw 4444. That's a lot of protection. Okay, look that number up. You just never know when you go to people for readings during these times in your life where you have all of these blessings and this abundance. You don't know what they're going to do when they tap into your energy. So, you know, some of you, don't be so quick to run to readers, especially for like personal readings and stuff like that, because the truth is you can never fully trust anybody. I mean, I'm not saying live your life in fear, but if you are going to get readings, make sure it's from someone that, you know, pray about that person first. I'll put it to you like that. Like, make sure this person is of the divine for sure. Freedom of soul expression. It says you may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. Like I said before, this is realizing, looking at the big picture, that something may look good, but it's not. You have to come out of whatever this false, you know, reality is. Like, something here is fake. There's an illusion. And a lot of you have known this for a long time, but, you know, out of their victim consciousness or people pleasing, you weren't willing to let go of something, or someone wasn't really willing to let go of you. And then you have here the divine plan. It says your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. And at the bottom here, we have empathic overload. Card number 3, it says it is time for you to truly honor your highly sensitive nature and divine channel. So some of you, you are a divine channel. You are connecting with your angels and guides. They're delivering messages to you. That's why I'm saying for some of you right now, untapped inner power. Wow. And then follow the signs. Soul purpose. Okay. And then starry night. So for some of you, make sure, you know, with this moon energy or whatever, like, you are setting your intentions, following the signs. Look around you for clues. We saw 10, the number 1010 was significant. The number 688, which has a lot to do with abundance. Some of you could be seeing 222. There's a lot happening with making decisions and partnerships. Some of you, you know, looking up, I don't know, your life path number, because I'm getting a lot of wands here. You could be seeing 1111 and 111. A lot of just manifestation here, but untapped inner power. This is one strong message that I'm getting right now for some of you who are thinking about perhaps like getting readings and stuff like that. I can't tell you what to do, but there's something very significant right now about whatever you're going through currently, where it's like spirit really wants you to tap into your own power. They really want you to try to go within to get some type of answer for yourself. And I feel like the reason why is so that once whatever this blessing comes in for you, I feel like you are going to value it so much more, because you are going to know that you tapped in and you were able to get the answers that you needed yourself. The Hierophant, sometimes to me, it reminds me of like God. This is you going to God, going to your angels, your guides, your ancestors for the wise counsel that you need. Okay. Some of you right now, you may be deciding to go to church or create an altar, or you know, however you pray, worship, meditate, or whatever. It may be a good time to go more within for that, because it is something on the horizon for you that's going to be very, very passionate. But you're receiving signs that some of you right now you're missing. This reading is full of synchronicities. So this energy right now is, it's a lot happening. It's a very powerful energy, but I feel like there's also, like I said, there's a lot of, there's a bit of sadness around too. Okay. Because, of the transformation. Nobody really enjoys the transformation, but it's good for you to try to find joy in it. Let me see. I'm definitely gonna do, I think this is a new moon. I think it's a new moon. New moon in Sag, maybe. New moon, full moon. I don't know. It's an intense moon, because I can feel it. Let me pull a few of these and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's definitely a message though that your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors. Some of you, you are connecting with a very new guide. They're trying to This is a guy that wants to help you more with just like overall love and abundance. I'm hearing fertility. Confidence is your key to success. See? What is that? Is that solar plexus? That yellow there reminds me solar plexus energy. Something about your life path. Some of you, it's definitely time for you to do the work so that you can become very strong and powerful leaders. You may be some type of spiritual guide or leader, or just a leader in whatever you do, but your confidence is your key to success. It says here, there's a time for healing. Y'all, I cannot make this up. What does that say? Look at the bigger picture. What did I say in there earlier when I was looking at these cards? And I don't typically use these cards. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sagittarius. I don't know if, is this a full moon or a new moon? I don't know, but y'all, this moon is very powerful. It's significant. And it's time for you to release negativity. All of this, whatever this is, this devil, 3 of Swords energy, really try your hardest to release it. Journal, pray, take a walk, something. But, and I spoke about this too. Don't let pride get in your way. Hold your vision. Like I said, that Queen of Swords energy that came out, you're going to have to be a bit more flexible. Don't start thinking that you know everything and, oh, I can't, I'm rising from the ashes and I know everything and da 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 da. Whatever that mindset is that some people get in when they start to grow in the sand, that becomes ego. So hold your vision. A lot of you really want wish fulfillment and happiness, and it's coming. But the truth is that you still have some fears. Some of you definitely still have some fears around love and intimacy. That is the reason why this coldness is here, because there's sadness around the fact that something here, it did not work out. But you have to remember there's something so much greater for you. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to believe it and to walk in it. And then here we have new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. And work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Hold on, Scorpio. No, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. They're actually in that order. So when does Libra season start? Does Libra season start in September? Maybe like the end of September throughout November. Some of you, you need to go ahead and wrap up whatever this tough cycle is now. And you need to be anal about it. Wrap up this tough cycle, like really put everything into your healing, because some of you this fall, you're going to fall into some really good partnerships and relationships, whether it's friendships, business partnerships, romantic relationships. Or by that time, the relationships that some of you in are now, if you nurture them the right way, they will have an opportunity to really go to the next level. The card that came out was Nature. A father's love. Y'all, isn't that crazy? I haven't used these cards in like 5 or 6 months. A father's love. So with Father's Day coming up, oh, here we go, Spirit. With Father's Day coming up, remember, y'all, I kept saying that there is a very strong masculine energy here. I'm just going to say it. Some of y'all got some daddy issues that you may have to deal with. Some of you, there's things in your family that have been caused by some of the males that have done certain things that have created karma in your family. But some of you, these issues and blockages, it comes from daddy issues, which has created for both the males and females, it has created distorted masculine energy in both men and women. Some of the women are too hard because you've had to be. Some of the men are not taking responsibility because maybe they don't know how. That's a whole different other story, y'all. But I'm telling you, you may have masculines who have passed on that are wanting you to break some type of generational curse. Wow, we got all the way to the end of the reading. So this, for some of y'all, is what it is, because some of you too, you are mourning the fact that your father isn't around. But they are here. They're here. This energy has been in this reading the whole time. I keep going back to this Emperor, and they're trying to get you to see that, hey, I know something doesn't look the way that you want it to look. I know that you're upset. you are obsessively thinking about the fact, I'm hearing for some of you, there's a masculine here or a father figure that hasn't been here to protect you. Y'all, I want to cry so bad. Some of y'all, this is going to hit you real deep, and I'm sorry, but you need to purge this energy. Some of you are up a lot and you're thinking about this masculine that has passed on. Some of you could be widows, or you've lost a lover, partner, a friend, a father figure. This is a very strong masculine. This devil energy for some of you is you obsessively thinking about this. Love and light to those of you, especially, who, you have a Father's Day and you have children and their father isn't here, small children especially. So I'm just going to read these spirit messages and I'm going to get out of here. But maybe there's something that you guys need to really, pray and meditate on and really get your feelings out. Maybe if you need to call a really close friend or family member and talk to them and really just say how you feel, because this father's love is coming up. It's triggering the collective right now. But for a lot of you who you have a masculine energy that's passed on, they are watching you, and their hope, their desire for you is for you to actually heal, because they do want you to have equal give and take. For some of you, this could have been 55 I just saw on the clock. Major shifts and changes. This could have even been a father figure for some of you that was absent, or if they were in the home, they may not have been the best father figure, but in their transition and their transformation, they're hoping that you will have the strength and the courage to let go of the coldness, the bitterness, the numbness, the victim mentality, and you will still allow yourself to have love that perhaps they didn't give you, or they just didn't know how to model it before you. So this goes back to, of course, breaking the generational curses and patterns. Some of you even have women, mothers, who are in a very masculine like energy. And you could be, y'all, I don't know, this is going, I'm like, it's taking me so far into this. Some people, though, are in the household with women. This could be your own mother, aunts. You could be in environments around people, though, because, again, empathic overload. Some of you, you're feeling this energy. I know that I am. You're picking up on this regret, or the somberness, the melancholy, the sadness, regret, or whatever from other people, who either they are upset because they have to play the mother and the father role. Some people are, mourning the fact that they don't have their father's love. It's a lot of different things happening in the collective. Plus with, Mercury retrograde, new moons, full moons, eclipses, all this stuff that's happening. You need to get out in nature. Okay, get out in nature and try to heal. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, spirit, and soul all need to be nourished at this time, so that you can be more revitalized and can have the strength to, like I said, be able to have whatever peace, balance, and harmony is coming into your life. It says Father's love, and then we have the light card here, and then hope. And if you notice on this hope card, there's a white candle. So this has a lot to do with some of you right now, definitely mourning, okay? And I guess this is a very strong message from those masculine energies saying, hey, I'm here. I'm still here. Even if they weren't here in your life, they're watching you, and they're seeing that you are very divine. You are an earth angel. You are chosen. You are beautiful, male or female. And they are just hoping that, you will continue to fight through whatever transformation that you're going through. So this card says, light, you are a powerful being and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. That card we saw earlier too, Heart of Compromise. Some of these spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, especially the masculine ones, they are realizing that maybe you've been hurt, you've been bullied, you've been in situations. Some of them, they even put you in compromising situations, and now they are seeing that you need some TLC, It says your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Wow. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. What did I just say? Y'all, I never use these cards. I rearranged my cards and I put new cards in my drawers next to me. But I promise you, most of the cards that I've seen, so I've never seen them. I haven't used these decks. But this has to have been God. This has to have been like the Holy Spirit just saying, pull these, because here you have hope. Some of you are hoping also that your children, for those of you who, want to have children, or even if you have children, you're hoping that they will have that father's love that maybe you feel as though you are missing right now. This is the last card. It says, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So some of you have a masculine. There is a father figure here. They want you to make sure that you're not in a victim mentality. They are coming in saying that you are a divine channel, and they are actually trying to communicate with you. They want you to tap into your inner power and know that, you have hope. You may be feeling very emotional right now. It's because some of you maybe you're even becoming like a medium. There's something about to happen though. They're telling you to follow the signs. This is all part of the plan. They're trying to help you on your path, even though they're not here. Okay. Even if they weren't there before, some of them now, they are your angels, your guides, your ancestors. They are helping you on your divine plan to your soul purpose. Some of you could be 32. You could be 49. Some of you could have a 3-year-old child. You could have lost someone 3 days ago, 3 months ago, 3 years ago. You could be the age 42, somewhere between 39 and 42. Could be someone here 24, 50. Someone here could be 56. Someone could have an 8-year-old. Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, and look, sadness. Make sure you guys, especially with this upcoming like Father's Day too, your guys, they don't want you to isolate yourself because of sadness. Don't isolate yourself. They want you to keep moving forward. They want you to keep moving forward. They are helping you to fight these battles. Continue to be a stand-up person, a stand-up guy in whatever you're doing, because they are taking you towards victory and success. All right. So I love you guys all very much. I didn't know that this reading was going to go in this direction, but I'm glad that it did. I hope that this gave you, a little bit of comfort for your heart, because I can tell that some of you right now, you definitely may be struggling. And then, yeah, we have the caregiver card here. Some of you, with me seeing the caregiver card, some of you could be caring for, like an elderly masculine or something like that. Or it could be a woman too, just in a more masculine energy. And, those transitions are hard. So this is just a time where you guys, you're thinking about a lot, okay? But remember, the empathic overload is for you to tap into those emotions and really try to deal with them, process them. Don't hold on to them. So that goes back to at the beginning of the reading. I think I was saying you're feeling very nostalgic. So some of you are even thinking about childhood, especially if like, your mother or father isn't, here anymore. You could be feeling very nostalgic, like really missing that person. Okay, so I'm sending you all lots of love and light. I really hope that, your good memories comfort your heart during this time. But just remember that, your loved ones, they are still with you. Not physically, but they are still with you. They definitely came through in this reading. I'm just going to turn the camera off and go cry. I'm just going to go cry. I'm trying to stop crying on the channel. But this was a lot. But it's good. So I love you guys all very much. And I will see you on the next one. I'll try to come back tomorrow and do, I don't know. It's either a full moon or a new moon. One of them. But it's some intense energy. So we'll see what comes out. All right. Talk to you guys later. Oh, make sure that you go with and so that you never go without. I forgot to tell you. See you on the next one.